Now I will introduce the evaluator evaluating Vivien's speech is myself. Vivien, I thoroughly enjoyed your speech on a number of levels. First of all, this first I could relate to this because I'm lucky enough to have a very simple name like Alan. It's pretty hard to screw up, but it has been. Man, well, people sometimes will spell it M-A-N instead of M-A-N-N. Or one time my stepmother pronounced it, it came out Ellen Man, not Alan Man. Yeah, but anyways, long story. I really appreciate it on the level I could relate to names. And again, we're an international organization, and clubs like this where we have members from various parts of the world as opposed to the United States where there's a number of clubs that may just have people from locally, you don't have this problem. But here it's a challenge. And I remember when I first, because of Zoom, it's something we need to be very cognizant of, a very important message. It was also presented in a very humorous manner and sort of self-deprecating. And I think self-deprecating humor is very tricky. Sometimes you get away with it, and sometimes you don't. For this speech, you got away with it. You were sort of making fun of yourself. You're making fun of other people. I love your gestures, for example, about being romantic. And there were a lot of other very good. You're very good at using your hands in the Zoom, and you don't have some people. For gestures to be effective, you need to stand up. You managed to get away with not having to stand up and get away with gestures, so it was very good. You had some good vocal variety, but I think there was more opportunity to even push it even more. And that is one of the things that the reason I'm going to say push it even more is this speech has potential. You're a district officer right now, so you can't compete. But when you're not a district officer, you can make this a hilarious speech or even a tall tale, depending on, so this is one of the because we could, you could, and that's why I think push the vocal variety. The only other thing, and I'm being very precise here, not nitpicky, precise, is that you're sort of leaning your position sort of leaning more toward one side of your Zoom window. So try to, if you can, center yourself as much as you can. I know depending how I'm sitting, I'm over here or I'm over here, but try to on any speech, try to center yourself as much as possible. I loved your speech, very humorous, very relatable, wonderful message. Just try to push the vocal variety even more because I want District 30, you're a District 33 member. I want to see this in next year's humorous speech contest. So that's my challenge to you. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.